about this class, which I have built, is it's designed starting at blocking and tackling level. How do you talk? How do you communicate? How do you listen as a leader? It then goes into what leadership, management, and supervision really are. Not generic stuff. It's like, what is it? What's the base of the pyramid when we talk about leadership? What are we talking about? What is the difference between that and management? You'll be able to get a personality assessment and emotional intelligence assessment. That'll come up, and that is gonna be a whole session in and of itself, just talking about you and how you interact with others, how you read and interpret others' actions. It's not just about you, it's how you can use this information to better interact with each other. We do talk quite a bit about team building, conflict. It's just, oh boy, that's something that people hate to have to deal with for the most part. And a big part of it is knowing how to approach it, how to think it through, and sometimes how to practice for it. You get into diversity, my focus is primarily on economic and generational. We talk a variety of diversity things, and it's not just the basics about gender and race. It is a lot of stuff. And that includes, folks, the biases that every one of us have that we often aren't aware of. In the small groups, you actually get some say in who you work with, and you do a case study on a business applying everything that we've learned in this course, and you give a presentation. You could have brand new supervisors in here, and actually I've trained quite a few of them in this program already. They get tremendous leaps out of it. I'll tell you who I think is really able to get the most out of it is a leader, a supervisor, a manager that's got a couple, 3 years at a minimum of experience as a leader, because now they've got some experience. They've seen what I'm talking about. Those folks, I think, are tailor-made for this course, because what I do is I don't go into the stratosphere. I don't go into strategic planning. I don't get into the strategic levels of leadership that a CEO, that the C-suite needs to worry about. I talk about first-line supervisors, functional leaders, managers from HR, the mid-level to the first-line supervisor. You all can get a lot out of this. And it really helps to have a variety of people from a variety of positions, because now you start talking about the problems that you face in your position at work, and somebody else says, wow, I never knew you guys had that as an issue. It's that crosstalk between peers, which really opens up in this course, because you have folks from different companies that aren't competitive with each other. They're doing totally different things. And guess what? They have a lot of the same problems.